Welcome back. With 3 games to play and 3 wins required for glory, Australian flanker Rocky Elsom played down talk of momentum being significant as his team prepare for its Rugby World Cup quarter-final against defending champions South Africa in Wellington on Sunday. The Wallabies won this year's Tri-Nations title, defeating South Africa twice, but the Springboks won all 4 of their pool games during the tournament, including close wins over Wales and Samoa. The results led some to suggest that South Africa were on a roll, but Elsom said this World Cup had again illustrated how little previous results or form count when it comes to the big matches.
I don't know about momentum. I think that you just need, you just need 3 big games really, and win, lose or draw this weekend. I mean, you've got to start afresh. If you're going home, obviously it's very disappointing. But if you go into the semis, then it's a totally new game. I think you know that about this tournament more than any other. It is important to take the lessons of the past, and even we don't have to go too far back to have a look at when we don't do things so well, how it turns out for us. So it was just about the whole group being aware of what helps us go well and what helps in particular this team perform well.
And Ireland's Rugby World Cup class of 2011 is high on confidence and strong as ever, winger Tommy Bowe said on Monday. The team now well settled into Wellington as they build up to Saturday's Cup quarter-final against Wales at the city's 40,000-seat regional stadium. While Ireland topped Pool C after 4 straight wins, including the shock upset of Australia's Wallabies, Wales finished second in the so-called pool of death behind defending champions South Africa. At a packed news conference, Bowe told reporters the Irish were armed with the tools necessary to advance.
This team is in as strong a position as we've ever been. We've got some world-class players within this squad. I think that in the past we've always been very strong going into World Cup, but maybe we've failed at playing against some of the top teams in the world. Where this year, we've beaten Australia, now we've beaten Italy. We've got a lot of confidence in the squad, and I think that we'll be looking forward to this weekend.
England one-day cricket captain Alastair Cook said before leaving on Monday for a tour of India that the series would be incredibly tough, but his squad had the skills to win. England will play warm-up matches on October 8 and 11, 5 one-day games in different cities between October 14 and 25, and a T20 match on October 29. Cook praised his squad, telling a news conference at Heathrow Airport that his side had a good balance of youth and experience. Among the squad is 31-year-old Kevin Peterson, whose form has dipped lately and who was omitted from the recent one-day home series against India, which England won 3-0. Cook said the tour would be difficult, but he was sure England could do something very special.
It's going to be incredibly tough, and we need everyone playing very well. And we need to be able to cope with that. We all know the crowds over there, fantastic crowds to watch one-day cricket, and being able to deal with that. And delivering our skills when the crowd, 50, 60,000 people are screaming, when balls are flying all over the places, how we cope with that will also be a key factor. But certainly with this squad, I think we can do something very special.
Oryx Racing failed to finish at the Petite Le Mans in Georgia on Saturday, but the final race disappointment took nothing away from what has been an astonishing debut season in the American Le Mans series for the UAE-based team and Emirati driver. Humaid Al Masoud and his team can look back with pride on a superb maiden season in the ALMS, which saw them guide their Mazda Lola Coupe to 4 podium finishes in 7 races. Third places at the American Le Mans Northeast Grand Prix, Mosport Grand Prix and ALMS Monterey were capped by a stunning victory at the Baltimore Grand Prix. Reflecting on the season, Al Masoud added that the whole series has been a dream for me, and to finish third in the LMP1 Team Championship is down to the team as a whole. We have worked as a unit very closely from day one, and everyone at Oryx Racing can be proud. The organisers of the London 2012 Olympics officially unveiled the new athletics track for the Games on Monday. The prefabricated track, laid in August, was made by an Italian company which has been involved in the Olympics since 1976. Local school children were allowed onto the track on Monday. Also in attendance were representatives of the England Olympics and Paralympics team. Before the official unveiling, representatives from the International Association of Athletics Federations visited the site as part of London's bid to host the 2017 World Athletics Championships. London is bidding against Doha for the championships, with a decision due to be taken by the IAAF in Monaco in November.
The message to the world is very clear. We'll run a wonderful Olympics in 2012 on the basis of this. We're launching a bid for 2017. That will be heard in November, and the athletics track is a non-negotiable part of the legacy of this stadium.
It allows a great legacy, and that's what I think the Olympics is about as well. It's not just about the athletes going on the track to perform well. I think what we've got to do is we've got to make sure that the youngsters who are down here watching, and even the older people who want to be coaches or officials and help them out, they actually come down to the tracks. They actually start to support the community, and we all sort of we use this as a lifelong experience rather than just a 2-week party.
That is your sport roundup of the day. Finally this evening, French luxury goods maker Hermès unveiled a collection which blurred the lines between rich and poor at their latest show in Paris. In his second collection for the house, Christophe Limer showed a clear fashion vision of clean lines, simplicity and austerity, which differed greatly from his predecessor, fellow French designer Jean-Paul Gaultier. He told LUK magazine he sought a balance between something rich and simple, something that is easy to put on, easy to wear, and that is evocative of travel. The luxury goods maker said they saw no signs yet of affluent buyers tightening their purse strings in spite of sombre global economic outlook. Hermès, known for its €10,000 Kelly handbags, joins the chorus of luxury brands such as Dior, Louis Vuitton and Lanvin that said recently trade remained buoyant even if customer confidence was down. And with that, let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. Before we head out, here are your top stories again. Dubai's Supreme Council of Energy focuses on solar energy. Emirates Airline looking to add new aircraft to its fleet. And Nobel Medicine Prize recipient devastated by the death of his co-worker. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04367 2230. But from the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.